Hey, what's going on, y'all? Man, what is it, Tuesday morning already? And I only got one more day of school left for baby girl, and she home with me for the rest of the year. Yep, that's it. Rasathi out here in Singapore, trying to come at you live in the morning, get you all motivated for life in general. And sometimes it's harsh reality, sometimes it's exciting news. But today I want to talk to you about living vicariously through other people. And we do it without thinking about it. We do it a lot. I do it. So let's talk about that, yeah? I want to remind you that you have a goal, you have a dream, you have something that you want to do, something that you wanted to do since you were a kid, something you do naturally that you said, when I grow up, I'm going to do this. And I've done it, you've done it. And at some point along the way, we went to school and we had kind of had those dreams crushed, and we were told that, nah, that's not going to make money. You got to do this instead. This is the track you need to be on. And in Singapore, it's like real, like, tunnel vision when it comes to the track you need to be on, because I know plenty of engineers out there send their asses off getting the grades because they're capable of getting the grades, but don't give two shakes of a lamb's tail about what they're studying. They don't care. They don't want to do that the rest of their life, but they can. They're capable, which means, you know what? If you were to put your mind to it and struggle and chase after the things that you really love, imagine what you could accomplish. You're over here winning at life when it comes to school and subjects you really don't care about, but then you just need a couple more YouTube videos. You need to talk to a couple more people that've got, what you want, and get there yourself. You can have your dreams. I've seen so many people have it. Somebody freaking invented umbrellas for umbrella drinks, people, and they're making tons of money. Somebody invented toothpicks by accident, and that's working. Cornflakes, accident. Peanut butter, accident. Come on. There are ways, there are means, there's a way that you can make your dreams come true. But what I really want to talk about is why are you then living vicariously through other people? The entertainment industry is amazing. I'm not going to knock it because I'm becoming a part of it myself. And I do love it. I live on movies. I breathe music. This is just what I do. But how many of y'all sit and vegetate in front of a TV watching Charlie's Angels, watching, Kung Fu movies, watching, I don't know, whatever, interior design shows, reality shows, drag queen shows, all of that. How many of y'all sit there and watch and don't do anything about it? How many of y'all sit there and watch makeup tutorials to learn what you're going to do next, but aren't making tutorials yourself? Let's think about this for a second. Some of the women out there that are making makeup tutorials that y'all like run after to watch the next video as soon as it drops and everything, they started just by practicing on themselves. They don't have a cosmetology license necessarily. They didn't go to some fancy school to become the best of the best. They started doing. They got skin in the game. They started doing, right? What about those people that do hair? Let me tell you something right now. I have plenty of women that write to me after I've dropped a hair video, not necessarily a video, but a bunch of pictures of like what baby girl's hair looks like, and they be like, "Man, you like clockwork every Sunday. I know this video coming out, and I know you're gonna, tell me what's going on and what you did with your baby girl's hair, and the fact that you are committed is freaking amazing me. It blows me away. And you know what? I've started doing the same thing. I influence without trying to influence. I posted because I was proud of my work. But I didn't grow up in an African American household. I don't know how to braid. No one taught me how to do those things. I taught myself. Because bottom line, baby girl needs her hair done. And I would be damned if I paid 50 to a couple $100 to get somebody else to do her hair. That's time she could be with me, spending with me, Just this weekend, I had a couple friends over. We hung out while I did baby girl's hair. We laughed, we joked, we ate, we broke bread together. That's the kind of person I am. And I did baby girl's hair. If I got work to do, I got work to do. You gonna hang out with me? You gonna hang out with me while I get my work done. And maybe while I'm working, you'll get some inspiration. You'll be doing some work too. But the problem is, we live vicariously through everybody else. How many of y'all like to go, to work, and the first thing you do on a Monday morning is not the, the office huddle. It's to catch up around the water cooler, talking about what y'all did over the weekend. Yeah, let's talk about that. When you get into work, the first thing that's on your mind is who is there socially that you can go hang out with so you can catch up on all the gossip from the weekend, because y'all didn't see each other on the weekend. Or maybe you did, I don't know. But once you start talking about that stuff, it's no longer about your dreams. It's no longer about, what you got to do to get to that next level. What is it that you could add to your day today, add to your value, your net worth today, that would get you to that next place. And I'm not saying don't be sociable. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying be sociable, but all in good measure. You know what I mean? Not too much sugar, not too much salt, just right. That Goldilocks and the Three Bears story. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold, it was just right. It wasn't too hard, it wasn't too soft, it was just right. We don't practice moderation in our lives. It's always more of one thing than the other. Why? Because nobody taught us how to moderate, unless it's an argument. Then you need a moderator, a mediator, a counselor, an interventionist. What about our dreams, y'all? If we can go binge Game of Thrones. Now, trust me, I probably will end up binging at some point, but I'm not there yet. I'm not ready for Game of Thrones yet. But the way I do that, I have an open enough mind where when I hear something and it clicks for me, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to do a podcast. I'm going to write a post. Because suddenly okay, reality and fantasy just connected on this one quote. And I need the world to remember, hey, this is also going on. This is also possible. You see all those feel-good movies on TV? What are they trying to get you to do? You get up out your seat and go do something, right? Of course, they want you to come and see the next movie they drop too, but a lot of those movies have something in there that kind of sparks your spirit and you're like, yes, oh my God, Wakanda for life. Or like, yes, man, she got her arm bit off by the damn, shark and she's still surfing. I could do it too. All our movies are reflections of reality. So many people have had such a hard time in life and somehow they came up. What do you love listening to when you feel down? You want to listen to somebody who has your exact same situation, as close to it as possible, and made it. Because then you feel like you made it a little bit. And once you feel like you made it a little bit, hopefully you get that hope and say, hey, if she could do it, I could do it too. If he could do it, I can do it too. If he can come out the closet and not get beaten up and feel good about himself, you know what, shit, I can do it too. I get it. I understand. But what are you doing about it? I watch movies with all of y'all. Trust me, more than I probably should. I should be out there doing way more, but guess what I'm also doing? I know what that next level is going to look like for me. I'm going to have to start playing full out, like really full out. I'm going to have to up my game. I'm going to become a little more professional. I'm going to have to add a couple more skills. I could do it. I've tried. It's not as hard as I thought it was, but I need to make it a part of my routine now. I need to integrate it so it doesn't look like this big thing over there that I need to do because I've never done it before and it's freaky and scary and I don't know if I have the time to do it because the first time I did it took like 30 minutes and I don't have that kind of time every day. Well, guess what? The first time I uploaded a track to SoundCloud and Libsyn and waited for it to drop to Spotify, that whole process took about an hour and some change. Now, by the time the track finishes loading, I've finished entering all the miscellaneous information that the track needs in order for me to hit the publish button. And then it's on my computer from there. And we're talking about from an hour and some change, that process, because I did it over and over and over and over and over again, that process reduced itself down because I'm like muscle memory now, right? It reduced itself down to about 5 minutes. Let me tell you something. I was talking to Steve of Edit Hypnosis, I think is his account in Instagram. And I believe he's part of 360 Entertainment. He is the sound engineer. No, I'm not even sure what his actual title is, but he seems really, really cool. And he and his team are amazing. So I was part of the Arivan series. I had like one scene in there. I'm in one episode. But I got excited because I had to come in and do a dubbing. Which means the sound guy had to record my voice saying what I see myself saying on the screen because the place that we shot in had way too much static to clean up. It was a cafeteria, with an actual cafeteria with other people in it, so people were talking, laughing, joking. It was loud. But they caught the audio, it just wasn't enough that they could clean it up and use it. So I had to come in and I had to dub. And it was easy enough, I mean, to look at myself and remember exactly how I said it. Like now there's no room for ad-libbing or whatever. I have to do it exactly. I have to match my lips exactly with the same tone, the same pace, everything. It took a little doing, but I did it, right? I got it knocked out in maybe, 20 minutes. But the sound guy had to sync it to the voice that was there already and delete the original voice file. He did that like seamlessly in about 10 minutes. Now, if I'd have done that, man, it would have taken forever. When I say forever, I think of that scene from what's that movie? From The Sandlot, where he's talking about, they're in the treehouse talking, and Squints is over there talking about forever. The way he enunciated the whole thing. So yeah, I would have taken forever. But this dude has been doing this every day for I don't know how long, and it's like, it's fast. It's 10 minutes. And it wasn't just one line, y'all. It was like 3-4 lines that I had to sync, that he had to sync for me because I'd already dubbed it. Amazing. Amazing. So if I just put my mind to it, I can do all of those things. It wouldn't take that long. It's just that first one that I get scared of, you know? So while you're living vicariously through other people, you gotta think about that. And I want you to really pay attention to this part, this next part. I want you to understand. A lot of times when we see people on TV, we think, oh yeah, that's scripted. That's, created that way. That person was able to deliver, but hey, it's scripted. That could never happen to me. Somebody made that up. Somebody dreamed that scene up. Like, real life isn't like that. That's the flip side of that, right? Sometimes you say like, oh yeah, oh my God, yeah, he's in the same situation I am. I see the mind shift. I get it. I can do it now. And then the other flip side is, man, that is a once in a blue moon kind of situation. Even if it's a true story that they're depicting or whatever, the actor did really well. The script writer changes, the story a little bit. The difference between the book and the movie, right? Oh yeah, reality is not quite the same. It's not as, romantic as all that. Romance doesn't happen in real life. What are you talking about? That's over there. That's not for me. I can't get to that. But that's not true. I heard E.T. the hip hop preacher talking about he finally got in a room with Warren Buffett one day, and that's when everything started to change because Warren Buffett actually spoke to him like he was human. He asked him a couple questions, but the main takeaway that E.T. was talking about was, man, that dude was human. He's not some robot celebrity. He's not some, person way over there that I can't access. He's human. When I speak to him, he speaks to me like I speak. Okay, maybe not with the same slang that E.T. speaks with. You know what I'm talking about. He's friendly. He's approachable. He is real. He's accessible. Warren Buffett, y'all. This is not some just regular Joe. That's what I love. That's what I really, really love. Being in the film industry all of a sudden, right? I don't have that much experience. I've been in what, two different TV series for now. I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. Two TV series for now, and I'm looking forward to the next opportunity. But in the meantime, what I'm trying to get at is when I meet all of these people and I speak to all these people, and they've been in the Singapore media corp world, Vasantham world forever, yo, they put their pants on just like I do, one leg at a time. They have to go to the bathroom just like I do. They don't have any, entourage that helps them with that. A lot of them live at home with their parents. A lot of them are just regular people as well. They have this big personality on screen. They come with it. They deliver. And when I talk to these people, I think of people like Heath Ledger and Robin Williams, because they were phenomenal actors. They were really able to deliver. But how much does it take out of you to be able to deliver on screen like that, where you need that space, that quiet, that, ooh, let me, reset or whatever. So to speak to those people when they're on reset mode, when they're chilling, man, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And suddenly I'm reminded that, yeah, this on-screen personality, it's big. You can watch the movie, you can, get carried away with the storyline, all of that, with all of the emotions, you can. But when you see these people that have made it because they're go-to actors, they're the ones that are in all the TV series, whatever, they are just human beings. And I love that the most. So while I do it too, I live vicariously through a lot of TV series. I get ideas from TV. I get, inspired for fashion with TV. But I also do. I'm not going to watch. I am not a spectator. Life is not a spectator sport. I'm here to do, to experience, to really live. And while, yeah, part of it is lived through somebody else by watching their lives, by listening to their stories, I know, because I've tried and tested it, I know I could do any of that. I could. You know those moments when you watch stuff like, I don't know, America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks, and you're thinking, man, these people have it easy. They just have to have a tarantula on their face, and they can just, have a picture taken. They could be, behind some glass with some water, take their picture. Yeah, that's easy. I could do that shit. Yeah, but how many of y'all, if I put you in front of the camera, could actually do that? I'm gonna tell you right now, I said that shit. I was like, yeah, I could do that. That's easy. I could do that. Not right now, not today, but I mean, I can do it. And eventually, what happened was I got in front of a camera this year for the first time as a model. And what I thought was so easy wasn't. A lot of my pictures came out looking sad, like I looked sad. Not sad like I looked like shit, but the expression was sad. My eyes were just like, oh. But you know what? Now that I know that it wasn't that great, I can work on it. A lot of y'all get disrupted and disturbed and dejected when you see that the first time didn't turn out so well. And I got to tell you, like I tell my daughter, look, that first time you draw a new drawing with a new skill, like a new technique, it's not going to look that great. But you practice it a couple hundred times, it'll be all right. You'll be fine. You'll find your way of doing it. Was that Bruce Lee said? Do not fear the man that's practiced 1,000 kicks one time. Fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. So while, yeah, I do live vicariously through media, I love watching TV series. I love watching Deng Yogadas and his, angry mom skits and whatever. I love watching Durga Muru with her, makeup videos. I love watching Rolex Rasathi and Rebel Pearl and Nabs 47. Like, I love watching all those people, and I am inspired. They're doing. While I'm inspired, I'm finding a way to also do. That's why I'm gonna wreck the game, because I am not a one-trick pony. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything because I believe I can, and I want to show you that it's not that hard. So while I, pluck up the courage a little bit every day to do things I've never done before, I want you to remember, you are capable. This is possible. These are not just dreams that you're supposed to have in your head to have you miserable because you can't get to your dream, your reality sucks or whatever. That's not what it's there for. Your dreams, the things that you are attracted to, the things that turn your head, the things that you want to do, the way you want to dress, it's all individual to you. And just imagine if Coco Chanel hadn't decided. If James Charles hadn't decided. We wouldn't know that it's possible to use color the way that they do. To use form in fabric the way that they do. Vera Wang, the most trusted name, the most sought after name in wedding dresses. That's not what she started out to be. But you know what? I'm so freaking glad she did. Because now she's changed the industry as far as the way wedding dresses are made. And maybe these are really, really big names, right? They're maybe a little out of reach for you. Let me talk to you about Hassan Padrona. He's a friend of mine now. I didn't know him when he first started out, but I knew him about 5 years ago. And we're still friends to this day. We keep in touch. I make it a point to keep in touch with the people that I've met. He started out as somebody who just had an eye for camera things. He started out with simple videos, with a simple camera. And next thing you know, he's changed the way music videos are made in London, in Sri Lanka, in India. He does music videos for the likes of T-Series because he started out with Arjun. So he is well sought after, well respected in the industry, but you probably won't know his name unless you look him up now that I've told you. Because he's not Vera Wang level yet. Yet. I stress the yet, y'all. But he's coming. Because he's not going to stop improving what he knows about his skill set. He's not going to stop picking up new skills and new techniques or developing new techniques. Sometimes you got to be a pioneer. So take what you watch. Take all the things you've seen and run with both arms wide open towards your dreams. Because no one's going to do it for you. And no one sees the things the way you see them. No one understands things the way you understand them. That's given to you specifically. So don't let TV stop you. enjoy, please, by all means. Kick back, relax, take your shoes off, stay for a while, watch some TV, enjoy. But then in equal measure, you need to get up and do. You need to go after yours. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.